granted. No leave is not granted. I give the call to the member for Boothby.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is to the Assistant Minister for Infrastructure and Regional Development. I refer the Minister to his statement on December 13 last year that the government would provide funding to the South Australian State Government to complete the business case for the Darlington interchange. Will the Minister update the House on the status of this report, and is he aware of any cost variations to building this vital infrastructure project?
I call the Assistant Minister for Infrastructure and Regional Development.
Well, thank you, Madam Speaker, and can I thank the member for Boothby for that question. A long-time supporter of the Darlington interchange project, and he, in fact, took it to the 2007 election as a commitment. He took it to the 2013 election and fought for it, and convinced the Infrastructure Prime Minister that it is a priority, and he had a substantial swing to him. So I congratulate him on that. Madam Speaker, it is an important piece of infrastructure, so important that in 2008, November 2008, the then Minister for Infrastructure, the member for Grainler, announced that he thought we should go ahead with it. In fact, in 2009, the member for Grainler, the then Minister for Infrastructure, said he would award a $6 million contract for a planning study for it, Madam Speaker. And then he did. He's dead right. He said at the completion of this study, Madam Speaker, this study, we will know exactly what is possible and what the preferred scheme is. The project will be then ready to go to tender in 2009. In 2009. Well, it never went to tender, Madam Speaker. It never went to tender. In fact, it still hasn't got a plan.
The member for Granger will
desist. So much so that in 2013, when we came to government, the Infrastructure Prime Minister said we want to get on with South Road and build a north-south corridor. The Infrastructure Prime Minister was convinced by Stephen Marshall, the leader of the Liberal Party in South Australia, that we should do the whole corridor in a decade. We looked in the cupboard. We looked for the study that the former minister had paid for, and it wasn't there. There was no plan. So we funded a plan, and we asked for it to be done by the end of February. Because in the meantime, there has been several cost estimates for this project, Madam Speaker, and today we still don't know what the cost estimate for this project is. In fact, in 2008, when the then minister announced it, it was $750 million, actually, member for Grainler, and then in 2013, the minister in the South Australian government, Minister Kutsin-Tonis, the next leader of the Labor Party, said it would be $1 billion, that project. In August, in fact, standing next to the member for Grainler in the election campaign, Minister Kutsin-Tonis said it was $1.8 billion. On the 21st of January this year, in the Labor's jobs plan, the Premier of the state said it was $600 million. And then in February this year, the Premier of the state, Jay Weatherall, said it was $830 million. And then last week, Tom Kutsin-Tonis said it was $600 million again. So they don't know, Madam Speaker, and this is the problem. Jay Weatherall, last night, adopting the Mark Latham tactics to debates, attacked again the Infrastructure Prime Minister rather than talking to the Infrastructure Prime Minister like Stephen Marshall is doing. If South Australians elect Stephen Marshall next weekend, they will know they'll get a north-south corridor in a decade in conjunction with an Infrastructure Prime Minister.